Like that's really just a good example of the RNG being the RNG. You know, I don't want a great start, right? I just want a start that's good enough where I can be ahead after Jagron. Because most of the what's the word I'm looking for? The momentum of the run is decided in the first like hour.
These guys should be no problem.
They'll live to regret this.
And I'm not going to continue the run on the idea that I might get like another gold Gormat. Gold Gormat. Getting gold in Gormat is very rare. Perfect.
Yeah, we got this.
So I'll see if I can get a run started for about an hour tonight. Then after that, we'll see what's up. Very clean. This is actually a good tutorial. It's insane to think about. Like, that activation time is super early. Usually it's a 142 activation. Crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if this is gold. Yep, easily gold. Oh, and then I lost time from going into tips. That's one way to do. That's one way to lose your lead.
All right, follow my lead.
I know it's like a tiny itty bitty lead, but you know, lead the lead, yeah. Alright, what does he got for me? Looks like he's only got meat. That's okay. We can still use meat for cooking, depending on what we need to cook, possibly. I really wish I could change the AI settings early game, but you actually can't in the game. For the AI like, oh, I'm not trying to do that. The AI like party settings, you can't like get them on breaks and stuff, or you can't get them on driver combo focus until addictive. I think like after Bridget, which is weird.
Aren't we intrepid?
Torna just has weird restrictions on your party for the first like hour.
This is becoming addictive.
Like we can't chain attack for the first hour until we get this phase 2 of the Jagron fight. Then we can.
Don't spoil your app. It came together.
We can't change who we're playing until we beat Bridget, which is like what 25 minutes in the run. Yeah, about 27 minutes in the run. I can only imagine that it's like a lot wonkier on like
this is becoming addictive.
The main game. Because outside of like blade combos, I think like they get kind of shafted on what they are and are not allowed to use for quite a while. That or the tutorials are just super late for all that stuff. It's one or the other.
The suspense is killing me.
But I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to chain attack in the base game until you get like
Aren't we intrepid?
partway through like Uriah. Is that the one? I can't remember. It's the second Titan you go to. The one that you get eaten by, which is very
This
awkward.
is becoming addictive. You're coming with me, treasure.
All right, Fang Chip, we're off to go. Uriah's second? Okay, yeah, I got that right. Look, guys, I know my Xenoblade trivia. I am so smart.
Aren't we intrepid?
You would be surprised how much I've forgotten
made
about
it.
the base game
Good
after
stuff.
running this for so long and not playing base game like
Aren't we
almost ever at all. Which is why I slightly... Wow, I got 2 Sandu, but that's a really good pull. Which is why I slightly
Aren't
dread
we
the
intrepid?
idea of doing that base game run. But I will deliver if the points are donated. The points are given. Played through it once and did a little more than the minimum. I think I went to beat all the super bosses, then I was just like, okay, I've had my fun. I'm good to go.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Aren't we intrepid?
Oh, good. I got all my rare stone, too. This is actually a pretty good start. Even though it's all the
this one
small
later.
things going right, plus lilies.
I'm coming along in leaps and
You nearly
bounds.
100% the original. Oh, Definitive Edition. Did you remember to get all the time exclusive quests
This
and
power
stuff?
is for you.
The ones that if you don't get them in time, it's just like, oh, well, screw you, buddy. I'm like, well, okay. It is funny because like I'm the kind of guy who doesn't do side quests until like I like because I always plow through main story, right? Like just blaze through it, and it's just like that game's just like no, you have all these timed quests or you don't get to do them at all, and it's just like well,
This is becoming
Okay.
addictive.
so you can guess how many of those I got done. Almost none. I think like the only ones I did were like the Agneritho ones because my experience was really bad at that point.
Heads up, people.
It's the only reason I stop to do quests every once in a while. It's just like, okay, I guess I'm too low level now.
You're a lifesaver.
I think that's one of the biggest problems with playing Xenoblade 1. It's just like there's no perfectly set difficulty for the game. So it's either like you're over leveled and just completely blowing everything away, or like you're under leveled and everything's murdering you in a second.
For my bonds. For my bonds. Super. If I must.
The original playthrough is 3DS version. I am so sorry. I heard 3DS version looks really bad. I'm sure Definitive Edition was more than an upgrade than it was for you than it was for me.
If I must.
Whoa, calm down there.
For my bonds.
Alright, fight's over. That was a good fight.
I fight for my
We're like
friends.
really ahead right now. Just because like the collections have been so nice thus far. Like this is easily 10 seconds ahead of like
Heads up, people.
or not 10 seconds, but at least 5 seconds ahead.
Why do I always get roped into this?
Nice break, Adam. I didn't want to complete that attack anyways. I actually don't. I really just want the auto of 3 cancel so I can do a tier 2 after switching to gen. Oh, I didn't get the other one.
Away.
Now, wait just a minute.
Away. So, take a fight with Mister, then take it out on me. That's away. For my bonds. What was that move? Away. Show me again. Never again.
Why is it all gotta be misses, yo?
For my
Fight
bonds.
for my friends.
That was a good fight.
Doesn't look like we'll be capturing you then.
That was a really good fight despite not having a sunlight eye. Expert mode kind of helps with like the people that do all the quests, but it doesn't help with like the people like me who do none of the quests.
Aren't we intrepid?
Like that's the big thing about like Xenoblade 1 is if you're the type person to do none of the quests, it's an issue because all of a sudden you don't have any experience from fighting anything, you don't have any experience from doing quests, you don't have experience from anything. It's literally just like, what's my anything?
I hope we'll be able to help.
Also, why didn't the sound play for that? Did I miss that sound? There's usually like a da 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 da. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Been spotted.
If the game explodes, that will be at least entertaining.
Spinning wheel.
Thanks for that. Don't overdo it.
Stay there. I'm fine. Just fine.
Let's switch.
Try this
No
one.
luck. Right back to it for once.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
When it comes to story, I really do think that Torna and Xenoblade 1 are the highlights of the series. I know there's a lot of people that like that really like Xenoblade 2, but I have to say it's Xenoblade 1 and Torna all the way for me. Anything else is just not, the story's just not nearly as good in my opinion. Yeah, I think Xenoblade 2 story, just like the structure of it's very strange. It's almost like 90% of my gripes with that game. The other 10% being gotcha. Because like the story is like, let's go to Elysium or whatever at some point, and I'm just like, okay, this is a really weird, really weird,
This is becoming addictive.
really weird inciting moment for the game. It's just like, let's get revenge on Jin. No, let's just go to this place where things are really nice, I guess. Let's just go to Eden, I guess. And you know, I was like, well, that's okay, I guess.
We cannot turn them away.
But like, it immediately derails as soon as they leave Gormott. I just don't get it. Story was good in the second half, but the first half was what? Was Kama?
We made it. Good stuff.
Battle chatter in Torna is very busy to you. I think battle chatter in like all the games is very busy to you. I think very busy to me. Excuse me. I don't mean to form your opinion for you. I feel like all the games, like people are just yelling all the time. The only one I would say is not as bad is like when you play 1 because they're not as loud. But like, oh my goodness, when you play like 2 for the first time, base game, like you can hear Rex yelling all the time. Half the issue is just like, like the character you play as just yelling attacks all the time. I'm just like, I don't need Rex to tell me he's using double spinning edge again.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why you're here.
It would at least make sense for my allies to say that stuff, so I know what they're using, what they have. But I just don't get why Rex shouts stuff every time he does an attack. Like he's trying to become like the final boss of some anime.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Now we're getting into the rhythm.
That's the way to do it.
Senses are heightened.
Yeah, we've got this. How about spinning wheel?
See that?
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Keep to a single target. Yeah, we've got this.
Let's switch.
How about
Just close.
Photon, take this. Back into the fray. Stay alert, everyone.
Don't play around with them.
These guys quick boop. There we go. Yeah, back on the topic of base game stuff. Like, the story just has so much structural problems for me because, like, they make, like, Torna to be, like, this super evil, almost unstoppable organization, and then, like, they always make, like, Torna just, like, the Saturday morning cartoon villains, if you kind of, like, understand what I mean by that.
Nice change of pace.
Stay alert. All right, remind me why we're here again.
Don't play around with them.
Because, like, you know, like, they keep showing up, like, all the time, and you, like, beat them up, and then, like, you know, maybe they win in a cutscene and they run away. But, you know, like, in gameplay, they're just not very terrifying or made very well in terms of both story and everything else going with it. So I didn't really understand their inclusion as well as I should have. Especially the fact that, like, they have a plan. They have a plan to end the world, right? It's just get the giant death laser and then use it. That's a great plan. Got it. World
This
ends.
is becoming
Boom.
addictive.
Great plan. Why instead are you guys like why instead are you guys doing all these other plans? Like they're trying to start a war at some point. They go and like just pull your Rex for some reason. I'm just like, I don't think this. I don't understand. Maybe the battle chatter in 1 is better because of the more unique lines that they use for it. I think that's kind of true. Like, characters oftentimes enunciate their most important attacks in the OG, which is nice. The rare time he actually lives a topple Gen tier 2 into a plus a smash.
The suspense is killing me.
The war was to distract the other countries, but no, they quite clearly said they're trying to destroy everyone with a war or something. Wow, I got plenty of Grimdark Crab. Thanks, game. Like they said, we're gonna start a war. I'm like, okay, that'll work, I guess. Question mark? I don't get Torna's entire deal in 2. It's just like they wanted to have like these epic set pieces and they didn't like write between them very well. They just kind of had the epic set piece and like, okay, this will be awesome. And it's just like, okay, what about this bit? And they're like, well, let's just make it so that like they just get there somehow.
Have my thanks.
I think like the writing though for most people, at least most people agree that More Arcane is terrible in terms of the story. More Arcane is so bad. Oh my goodness.
Wait till you see. Behold!
I'm happy people at least agree with that one. Because, woof. You know, for those that don't remember More Arcane because they only played once, that's the part where you go like to like find like the arms factory or whatever.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
And like it's like a whole side quest. It's a whole side quest that lasts like several hours. You have to like get like no pawn wisdom for some barrels, or you have to do like a 15-minute like blade quest. And it's just like, oh my goodness. Everything between the gameplay and just like the overworld movement is just like, what the heck is going on with this place? It's a shame too, because it's like easily has the best theme out of all the Titans. That ba, 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 ba. It's so good. It's so good. I actually wish it was in this game because that oof. Okay, so this time we can actually lose out on the Crabble first try. I will be okay with it because I have the Grim Dark Crab this time. Forces you to only use Mithra. Well, to be fair, Mithra's better. Mithra just as a blade is better than Pyra. Even if you are a huge fan of Pyra, it's just like you're not really
Aren't
nerfed
we
gameplay
intrepid?
wise.
All right, follow my lead.
I've got high hopes for you, Laura.
And Malthus is also a confusing character. I like. It's just like, okay, so is he trying to like end the world, or like is he just like trying to be like the most evil guy ever? Once again, another character who's oh, now he launches.
Magnificent.
Did I get one anyways? Thank you.
Aren't we intrepid?
Like, I understand he's a jaded individual. Like, that part I get. His backstory is great, you know, and like his ultimate like theme, like the the acting god, like ooh, that's so
This is
good.
becoming addictive.
But like the actual like details of what he does and how he tries to accomplish his goals, I just don't understand. I don't get them.
This is becoming addictive.
Then there's also Jin. Yeah, Jin's also another like huge head scratcher. It's just like, well, Laura didn't want humans to die, but apparently you're working on that now. And even more importantly, it's just like, why didn't Jin just go after revenge? That's the part I don't get. Like, clearly, like he probably knows who did this. Like, it's very clear at the end of the end of Torna, or at least in a cutscene for the base game, that he knows who attacked them. He had to have known who attacked them. It's very clear. There's so much things that it's just like, it feels like they just brushed things to the side because they had a new character they wanted to introduce. And they didn't have much reason for them to be introduced other than that they felt like they were important to the story.
Aren't we intrepid?
I guess since I'm railing on all the things I don't like about base game story, I guess I will like mention some of the things I do like.
Aren't we intrepid?
Because I think the like, I know duality is a very overdone like trope and theme of games, but
This is becoming
Xenoblade 2 honestly does it better than any other game I've played in a long time. I don't know why I grabbed that spot. That spot's usually troll, but it was
Here we
nice today.
are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Because like Xenoblade 2 is like it has that duality theme, right? That like good versus evil kind of thing. But the duality is so much better than that because you can even like make it like good evil compared to like the original game, right? Like if you compare it to Xenoblade 1, you know, like Malos is evil, but he's the one that uses the Monado arts, right? Compared to Shulk, who's the one that's good. And even so, like even the characters, they're much of a flip flop of each other. I think I need one more hustle. Like where like Shulk's very humble and he tries to, his pursuits are very noble in most cases. And Malos, on the other hand, his pursuits are obviously downright evil. And he's pompous. He's full of himself. And even like they're best friends, like Malos' best friend Jin, right? Like when you compare him to Ryan, like they're complete polar opposites of each other. I love that so much about about base game, how they're able to take a theme of duality and really take it somewhere.
It takes time and effort. to
Malos
get
is
this
evil because
good.
of purple. That's kind of. Oh man.
I'll keep giving it
All right,
my
I'll give you
all.
that joke. I'll give you that joke.
I have to.
But yeah, I hope that gives you like an idea of what I like about the base game
Are,
in
no?
terms of its story and themes and stuff.
Looks like you're getting the hang of
I just wish the writing was better. It's the same with X, where X just has like an amazing premise, and then you're just like, oh, they completely botched it. You don't even have to spend that long to realize how quickly they botched that. It's just like, there's something about this planet. I'm like, what the heck
All right,
is
remind
something
me why
about this
we're here
game?
again?
At least no one at least no one tries to defend like the story of X. Ow, ow. Waiting on Adam here, actually. Is the extra guy still there? Okay, he's dead now. Oh, I needed a break. Can't believe she lived that. Well, I knew she'd live that without the build. That might kill me. Okay, I did not get anything. This is a really bad fight.
I feel like I've learned something.
I need to wrap this up before Lord Hugo arrives.
It makes it clear. X has story. X technically has story.
I said I'd do it, so
But it is kind of funny that the story literally does not resolve itself by the end of the game. Like, it literally starts in the same place it ended at. And it's just like, what was the entire point of playing this game and getting so mad at me not having a mech for every fight? Because that's the only way I was winning fights. Shoutouts to X for being a game.
That was a nice change of pace.
Aren't we
all right.
intrepid?
Remind me why we're here again.
Okay, I think I have all my Ruska. I think I want one more Panda. And then I have, like, 2 more Rogue Sunflowers I need to get.
This is becoming addictive. This is
Yo, how's it
becoming
going,
addictive.
gamer? Hope you're having a good night. Oh, I got, like, a notification thing. I have to, like, actually look at it.
We made it.
See, I'm not used to, like, notifications at this time of night. This is why bulkhead hours are comfy. Yo, Anel, what's up, buddy? Enjoy the host. I'm going to go eat. All right, sounds good. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're all having a great night. Or at least a meme-filled one. Oh, do I actually need to, like, tell the story of why I have a For My Moms in the channel points rewards? Because that's actually a silly story. Back when I was running this game quite a while ago, I was so confused by one of Dean's voice lines. He said "for my moms." I was like, what? The line was actually "for my bonds," but I heard "for my moms." So ever since then, this is a good fight. Oh, yeah, got him. Nice. X has a steep learning curve? Heck yeah, it does. X is X. X has a more than a steep learning curve, though. It also has, like, an informational wall going on. Makes it hard to keep track of it. I couldn't hear it. Yeah, I know. There's some voice lines just kind of hit you funny. You're like, what? What did he say? Hello? For my moms? It must have been for my moms. Yeah, thanks for the love with the follow, guys. I do have to pay attention a little bit for this section. So what we're trying to do in this fight, rather specifically, or in this fight coming up, because I still have a loading screen, is we're trying to get a joint combo finish on Gort, which makes it so that we have very easy SP routing for the rest of the game. We're also trying to skip cutscenes because they're slow, but apparently I'm bad at skipping them. So we gotta. This fight actually lasts a little while because of it. Also because Hayes is not really a DPS kind of character. I shouldn't completely say that. She does have good abilities, like... Oh, shoot. There you go. She has good abilities, like full party damage increase. Just unfortunate she can't get the gym. Jeez, I'm getting broken a lot here. Oh my goodness, don't block me. That's not very nice, game. I am missing. I like actually need to get him down farther. One more try for a break. Oh my goodness, I can't get anything. This is a very unfortunately bad fight. Hit him. There we go. Bad fight. Bad fight. All right, we are in the very chill section of quests and fun right now.
Aren't we intrepid?
So you guys did kind of show up at an odd time where we just kind of need to do some quests and other
intrepid?
things. I'm sure you guys are familiar with most of these quests.
Aren't we intrepid?
Unfortunately, even though we have all sorts of funny glitches
Aren't we
in any percent,
intrepid?
we can't even skip quests there.
Aren't we intrepid?
It's the main reason we have to do all these collections as well.
This is becoming addictive.
So while we're having the joy of Quest-a-Palooza here, I guess I get to ask the best question, since you guys did come from a Xenoblade 2 centric runner.
We shall
I get to ask the best question of, is Mithra or Pyra better? I would slap a poll out there, but I feel like this would get a little too catty after that.
We can take care of it if you want.
Is that even a question? Oh man. Pyra. Ooh. I don't know about that.
This is becoming
Making the people choose. I mean, the game makes you choose. Why aren't I allowed to make the people choose? You know, I'm pretty sure if you say Pyra, actually Enel will come down and slap you or something like that.
I can keep on going, especially at this rate. When you've got it, you've got it. When you've got it, you've got
See,
it.
I don't have to choose because
The
I play
culmination
Torna
of
and I'm
years of
special that way.
sovereignty.
I know you're all
Aim
jealous.
ever higher.
My flame burns ever brighter. Strength can't be earned.
Took someone to
Shit,
donate
my
$200 to
flame
pick her.
burns ever brighter.
My technique has improved.
That's
My
a very good
technique has
point.
improved. It's what I get for keeping up my training. Polished to a high shine.
I'll keep giving it my all. More power for me. This should be wild.
Enel said Pyra best girl. Yeah, actually, I think I remember that.
My friends.
I remember that really well because someone was on the Xenoblade Discord and just like straight up shared that. They were like, it's like we all asked, like, was a gun pointed to his head? It's like, no, someone donated. It was like, oh, okay. I would like if you would just launch him, Adam. Launch him. Okay, you can also just extend the topple until infinity. That works too, I guess.
That'll teach them.
All right, I need to get 10 beast meat at some point, but I at least need 5 by the end of this section.
Indeed. The Emperor
Throw the rock
bestows
at him.
his gratitude.
Also, this guy can like bite me from like a million miles away. Okay, he's just gonna come over here. Very nice.
Follow my lead.
How do you deal with community quests in the speedrun? So we basically choose which ones are the fastest. For any percent, any percent in glitchless. Unfortunately, most of the fast ones do not involve fighting. It's a huge issue in my opinion. Also, the fact that quests are just naturally slow in general. Oh, you guys got the bunnies mad too now? I am leaving. You guys may fight. But yeah, we basically just have to choose which ones are the fastest, which is why we need 10 beast meat. We need 5 just to get through Aletta, and then we need another. We need another 5 for a really easy quest later on. We are at 5 right now. That is above average. Really good. Ooh, we are at 7 now. I can count.
This is becoming addictive.
For you guys that have never run this before, counting is very important. Counting all sorts of things that you pick up off the ground is very important. This is like if you were to like play like Sesame Street with like the Count, like what's his name, like the Count Dracula or whatever, the guy who counts everything. You're just like 1 beast meat, 2 beast meat, and it's just like all the time.
Aren't we intrepid?
All right, I need a confusion over here. Oh, I got nothing. Yeah, so you might hear me randomly spouting numbers at some point. I don't know if I apologize for that or not, because it is the run. Please, Confusion Ivy.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, so if you're used to Anel complaining about Puzzle Tree Wood in base game, get used to me complaining about literally every collectible ever in this game, except maybe like what's that one called?
It's ready. It came together nicely. It came together nicely.
Interesting. I don't need this. Yeah,
It came
make
together
that.
nicely.
I ended up short and dicey stone. I should have remembered that. Do you have to remember every collectible you pick up? Not necessarily, but you do need to remember enough of them so that you have everything you need for each crafting section. That example there, I was just short by 1 dicey stone, and I had forgotten that I was short by 1 dicey stone.
We must stay vigilant.
But yeah, to give like an example of like everything I need to collect during the Gormont section, I need something like somewhere in the area of about 11 Puzzle Tree Wood, 10 Muscle Branch, 4 Deer Wood, 5 to like 7 Memento Bark,
These guys should be no problem.
and I think that's all the wood collections. I can't remember if there's any more than that. For rocks, I need like 3 dicey stone, 2 forest stone, 1 floral soil. There's a break. All right, what do you give me? I'm at 8.
Aren't we intrepid?
It's really good, actually. We're having really good RNG tonight. If I can just get 2 more from these guys, I'm gonna save like a whole bunch of time later, basically. There we go. Currently uploading my review of Xenoblade 2 to YouTube right now. You'll probably hate me. Well, to be fair, whenever someone says game is bad, they almost always kind of get like a whole bunch of people just upset. No matter what they did, like these people get upset. Please give me 1. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the RNG is so amazing. I got 11 from 7. That's always great. Yeah, it does tell you the material, but the big difference is like in the base game, like you can get multiple types of material from the same collection point.
Aren't we intrepid?
We can only get fish from this fish collection point, to make a quick example. We basically have to memorize what each like collection point has. I think I'm short like, well, no, I'm not short Cotton Branch, but it would be a really good example because there's like a point later on that has like a 10% chance to give you like 1 per each one you pull, and it gives you like an average of 4, which is a very low chance of actually getting what we need, unfortunately.
Even
Well, so long as you think you're fair in your video, I don't think you can fault yourself on anything. Also, to be fair, if people hate
Let's
it,
get down to business.
it's usually good for the algorithm, so you can always look at it that way. People hate my video. Yes, there's all the comments. Sometimes just being controversial is its
Thanks
own
for that.
benefit in a very strange and odd way.
It has been our learning.
I have to be honest. I like most of the voice actors in base game. I think the only person I don't like in base game the way they sound is Rex. But then again, most people are not a huge fan of Rex and the words he says out of his mouth. Though I do have to admit, we'll defeat them with the power of friendship has got to be the best line ever said. It has spoiled literally every JRPG I've ever played. So thanks for that, Rex.
Aren't we intrepid?
Thought Mithra was reading script. Oh, like she was lacking emotion. I guess you could argue that.
Aren't we intrepid?
Yeah, YouTube algorithms is a interesting aspect of videos. It won't give you always the best videos, but it'll probably give you the most controversial ones with no issue.
Aren't we intrepid?
I'm doing pretty bad on one collectible.
This is becoming addictive.
Is there really a difference between Mithra's voice in the base game and Torna? If there is, I never noticed that. And you are definitely a step ahead of me on there.
This is becoming addictive.
Oh shoot, we have to fight Bathine soon. That's not good. We'll also probably lose quite a bit of time when we do that too, because this is not a great Gormont. We'll probably lose time on this Gormont.
Aren't we intrepid?
That is not a good collection. I'll show you a thing or three.
Aren't we intrepid?
I like your attitude. Thank you, Hayes. Yo, Don't Forget Me is the best line. If you say the game is bad for Don't Forget Me, I don't know what to tell you other than that your review is invalid. That is a great line. That line's perfect. Oh, I mean, she always sounds like she has a sore throat, but I guess I always sound like I have a sore throat.
Well,
Pre-patch soldiers, hey. Hugo says don't forget me. He's great. That's why I love Hugo so much.
I think we've done what's expected.
I believe Hugo says that whenever he is in a chain attack. You select him. He just goes, don't forget me. It's like, perfect. Thank you, Hugo. You're the best.
It's a nice change of pace.
All right, I need to see apple lamps. All right, I got everything I needed except for one thing, unfortunately. I need a red item to pop out of this one, just one. It's always the same item every time.
This is becoming
We
addictive.
must stay vigilant.
Okay, we got it. Good. We're done. All right, we have a couple fights here to do. The first fight is like, whatever. We won't lose it. But the second fight, I'll explain what goes on with that, since you guys probably haven't seen whatever the insanity that is Bathine. Or maybe you have played this game, and more likely you have. And you know what the Bathine's all about.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Of course, he went Spiky Guard really quickly. You know, I think I really should go for Swallow's fight in this fight. I don't know why I don't do that. It'll probably save me a bit of heart rate. I was really hoping Adam would extend that. Yeah, because there's Spiky Guard. Nah, this is a bad fight. At least it's over though.
The suspense is killing me.
All right, so we have to go fight Bathine now, right? We're gonna turn in like a couple quests here. We're gonna go fight Bathine. Bathine has a special attack that I like to call a gun, and it hurts a lot. Who would have thought guns hurt? Beats me, but yeah. He'll shoot us right at the start of the fight, pretty much like guaranteed.
We were able to help out.
And if he crits us, which is about an 8% chance, it's particularly likely that we could die. If we don't get crit, it's pretty obvious. If we do get crit, we'll either be on the floor or we'll have like single digit or barely double digit HP. So let's see how this goes.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
All right, there's a special attack. The gun. Okay, we lived it. Good.
Now the real battle begins.
I wish we had more enemies like this guy. This guy's wild. Okay, Bridget blocked that. She would have died if she didn't block that, actually. We really need a break here, though. Oh, please break him. Well, I can't get breaks. How? Why is getting a break so hard? Oh my goodness. He refuses to be broken. Oh, there he goes. Jesus. I don't know how to feel about that. But he's very dead.
You all give me the strength to fight on.
Good old wild child Bathine. So we're probably losing about a minute in this Gormott, unfortunately. But that's what happens when you go up against a gold split Gormott. You lose time.
Great. Another problem solved.
More importantly, we're getting close to Jagron. Jagron's basically a run decider. If we can get past Jagron, first try, we have a run. If we don't, we have to reset. And I think I'll go for one more reset tonight if I don't get Jagron on this run. But it will be like last attempt of the night. Unfortunately, I just don't have time to do a lot of attempts every single night. I am consistent about getting attempts every week though, which is probably the good part about getting runs in so far. Right, what do we got? We gotta go to hitting Hunter Camp. We have to go turn in a quest again.
What a pleasant stroll.
And yeah, if you ever wondered why Torna is such a long run, at least, you know, in comparison to what it should be, it's because of stuff like this, where we have to, like, have this animation where we get the quest, and then,
I'd
you know,
like you to trust us with this.
then we have, like, you know, this little conversation, then, you know, it gives us this community get right here.
Well done, us.
And then, you know, even after all that, then there's the quest complete. There's just way too much attached to doing any single quest in this game. There are, like, glitches we can use to get around the community get, but it's glitchless, so unfortunate.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
All right. Oof, this is a really bad Gormott. I was hoping to be like plus 1 minute, not plus a minute and a half.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Okay, grab the stuff. I have to like actually get my like notes out because it's time to menu soon. A menu that I don't remember very well. I really should do a better job getting menus
Don't you
remembered,
worry.
but turns out I'm lazy. Whoops. All right, we have all the crabs, yeah. Beast meat, yeah. Okay, my weeping flower count's not very good, but I expected that.
Think it's all so.
I think I'm also gonna get my confusion ivy here too. Not my confusion ivy, but my curious rotting leaves.
Aren't we intrepid?
Okay, I got one. That's plenty. I'll get one more later.
Aren't we intrepid? Aren't we intrepid?
All right, we are hoping for the right vegetable here. Let me switch the thing. Wow, that's really good. Usually you get like 1 or 0 per
This
bowl.
is becoming addictive.
Okay, so we have the Gogol fight coming up pretty soon.
This is becoming addictive.
That fight's not too bad, but they can kind of like crit us and just immediately murder us, and
Well,
that's very awkward.
Here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's
That's
in?
also a reset.
Aren't we?
A lot of the glitchless fights can just be like, oh, you can lose them and reset. Fun.
It was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again? I'm just happy we made someone happy.
All right, cutscenes no one cares about. We're going to take a power nap and gain a whole bunch of levels. It's pretty interesting how often we use the camp in Torna. I think it's about 3 times.
I see there's
That's just
work
because
to
there's so
do.
many level jumps in this game. Enemies jumped like 10 levels since last we have fought anything, and we're like still level 18. It's very awkward.
I fight for my friends.
What an incredible feeling.
All right, we got a level
I shall
22 Hugo.
use
That's
this
very
power
rare. I
for the
usually have a level
glory of
21 Hugo for
Mordain.
this. That does make Jagron a little bit safer. Let me grab this quest too.
We cannot turn them away.
And thank you for the follow, Ali Bongo.
Nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Did that alert going late? I don't know. Which is always weird to
This
me.
is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
These split names are great. Thank you. I thought a lot of time of exactly how more memey I could make them
This is
than they originally
becoming
were.
addictive.
And yeah, that's what I ended up with.
The suspense is killing me.
Tried to play this out hins. Oh goodness. That sounds like you just grind on something and try to get like, oh no, you can't even do chain attacks until. Oh goodness. No, thank you. You can play that and I'll
Must have
watch.
improved.
Because it'd be really hard to get experience before Jaggeron.
Standing on the shoulders of... More to add to my repertoire. Excellent.
And El's still here. I thought he was eating something. I thought he was. I thought he got hit with a case of the munchies. I am always hit with a case of the munchies. I'm always hungry. All right, outdoor attacks. Good to go. If you lose on Ugly or Gort, do you have to redo the Malice fight? Fun fact, if you die on Gort 2, the game picks you right back up. What are you guys doing over here? What the heck?
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
people are still fighting. Oh no! Now I actually like have to change that split eventually because the people keep pointing out how I spelled it wrong. I cannot take too many autos. Please don't hit me. Please break. There you go. I live that. Oh my god. Oh, I was really hoping for a break. Wait, why is my health so low? Oh, this is an issue. Please don't round slam. Oh. That level 3 was overkill. Now I have to go through this entire animation.
Magnificent.
That was an excellent battle. I should record this.
That fight can be really just kind of a meme because like they can just like kind of hit us right away and crit us and kill us before we can even switch to Jin.
I'm just happy
It's a weird
we
fight.
made someone happy.
All right. So that fight can be like kind of an issue, but the real issue is gonna be Jagron coming up. We have unfortunately more farming to do too. So I'll talk a little bit about the farming because there's like the really weird story quest where you have to like get medicine before crossing the desert or else you die of like desert sickness or something like that. And I really wish they just called it for what it is, which is just filler. It's really just filler. But in order to finish that quest, we need 5 nest extract. And the first place nests are even available to fight is in Aletta.
Who's in?
Grant me the wisdom to lead ever. Grant me the wisdom to lead ever better. There is still much experience to gain.
All right, infantry vest, muscle belt, good to go. I'm gonna check yours as well.
Cooking is
Just so I can have extra fish drops. Because I like fish. Also because I just need fish too.
This is becoming
Shout outs to
addictive.
fish. I like fish. I don't know why I'm giving a shout out to fish right now, but they deserve it because they're fish.
These guys should be no problem. Remain vigilant of your surroundings. I guess they just back up.
Round
Can you guys say the line? He only says the line when he's in a chain tag. Ooh, we just got 2. If we can get another 2 or even 1 from this next one, I'm going to be very happy. The absolute minimum number of nests we need to kill is 3, but average is 5. Statistical average is 5. Oh, I got 2. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Please, please, Jagron, be nice. Please, please, please. First phase isn't bad at all. We're just gonna go for Ultimate Aurora Fusion. And for those that haven't seen like Ultimate Aurora too much, Ultimate Aurora is insane. It has like 10% more base power than any other fusion combo. Like I think like the base power of like can't remember what it's called, Diamond Dust. I think that one's like 275 base power, whereas the base power of Ultimate Aurora is 300. Ooh, I did not want to see you go there. I guess I can wait for another switch if I need to. All right, there it is. Break. Sick. And I did my 2-3-2. Let's see. Bad play. That's okay though. Smash it, finish it. Yep, good to go. Yo, how's it going, GD? Why is there a fur on my avatar picture? Because I like furret, man. I don't know what to tell you. I like polecats, and a furret is also kind of based on a polecat. Oh, we actually got Adam to step inside. Okay, so this is actually a really rough fight. Hugo survived that hit, thank God. But now we're relying on Adam to get lightning up. Like, we really are relying on him to do something. No break, that's an issue. Please break. Hugo could go down. Okay, Hugo survived that. What a boss. Still waiting on Adam. Adam, please. Good. Break. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. We're getting out of this. It's over. Double stack Ultimate Aurora should easily kill. Or even launch Ultimate Aurora is fine. Also, RPG Hero knows where it's at. Furret is the best. All the time save. It feels so good. It's alright, you're allowed to use caps lock on stupid fights like that. What the heck is happening? Excuse me? What the f— Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Someone clip that, please. What on earth just happened? Is the ground here? Is the ground back now? This is like a 20-second load screen, so hopefully it's back. All right, that was a bit too much excitement for me. I thought this was glitchless. Yeah, I thought it was glitchless too. To be fair, glitchless only bans one glitch, which is the zombie hover. Because it allows us to do funny things like jumping forever and clipping and all sorts of shenanigans. Okay, everything's back, and I'm going to pretend like nothing happened.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
Stay with the flow of battle.
Thanks for the clip, guys. I'm definitely going to be sharing that later, because what on earth? Never seen anything like that. Please give me a nest extract. Just one. Ooh, that's painful. 75% chance to get at least one next extract. Okay, there we go. We got it. Run may continue. Please let me switch my characters. Thank you. And getting endgame core chips. I mean, it does everything, really. Like I said, it lets you clip into stuff. If this run dies, I'll show off some of the dumb stuff we can do with things. But until then, we'll have to continue this run because this is actually a pretty decent pace right now.
There. That should do it.
I was going too fast. Oh, I mean, that wasn't a gold split.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
How about next time you help yourselves?
All right, we're getting out of here.
change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again.
We're gonna have some very fun walking simulator coming up here. I think a good Jagron confuses the game. Hey, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Good Jagrons are like never. They really never happen. They rely on like break chance and Adam cooperating and Hugo not dying. There's a reason Hugo gets that infantry vest just for that fight. Because he doesn't need the infantry vest anymore after that. Yo, Mithra was taken showed up too. Wow, everyone is just here. All I have to say is, why y'all here? This is not the this is a weird stream. I don't know if you want to be here. Also, you just missed some really weird shenanigans. I don't even want to describe what the heck just happened. Yo, how's it going, Greg? Nice to see you too, buddy. Oh, I want these machine parts.
Aren't we intrepid?
I watched it while I was watching cutscenes. Seemed fun. I don't know. I was standing on nothing. I was just really confused. All right. We're going back over here. Yo, you like my drift, by the way? Oh, goodness. Drift, calm down. I need new Joy-Cons. On pace Speedrun XC2. Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully, I'm hoping you guys are starting to run out of points to give.
Thanks.
I'm out. Yes! GD will never run out of points, though. That's true. For anybody that has never been to my channel, GD is easily my most consistent viewer, and that guy's like loaded with points. I think he has at least like 30k or 20k, something like that. And he's trying to knock out that, what is that, that community follower points goal thing. So I said I would run base game if
This is becoming addictive.
you guys raised enough points in a month. Lidded Holly, very nice.
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
The only reason I know GD has that many points is because one day I said which hat to take and GD gave 20k points, which he got all those points back. It was like, oh my goodness, it's a lot of points. Am I trying to get Ragu to run base game? No. I am trying to get him to run Torna again because like his Torna time could easily be improved by like a lot. But then again, like it's Ragu and it's up to him how seriously he takes the run. And he usually just kind of does runs for fun, which I don't blame him for.
This place would make.
We shall handle it.
Alright, we got Here Be Treasure. Let's go. I don't need this quest thing open. I think Legrand also had a points goal like that too. But Legrand does not stream as often as me and Ragu do. So I don't know how many points he's put his thing at.
You're coming with me, treasure.
That's honestly the first time that's ever happened to me, Greg. I'm not lying. I've never seen that happen before in a run.
You're coming with me.
Torna usually does not do that poorly in terms of loads. Well, the textures have issues, but usually not the models.
This is becoming addictive. This is becoming addictive.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest.
All right, so at this point in the run, we have another quest that I really like to point out because it's just kind of a silly quest. Where this girl is dying of... She's dying of dehydration, right? That's an issue. So what are we going to do, guys? Are we going to get her water?
Scratch our backs, and we'll scratch yours.
Like, are we going to get her water? No. We're going to give her avocados. The same thing, right? Same thing. Like, question marks, what? Why are we giving her avocados? Oh, Ragu has a 250k point thing. Ragu always has like one of those like super ridiculously high point things. She's also a millennial, yes. Avocado toast. I didn't give her any bread though, so she must really dislike avocado that much.
This is becoming addictive.
Also, I want to point out she ate 10 avocados just all in a row. and you know, to give you an idea of like the quantities of items you can give her like 20 pineapples to eat, which is also a little silly.
Aren't we intrepid? This is becoming addictive.
Yeah, it's really absurd the quantities of other items you can give her.
This is becoming addictive.
I think lacto nuts, you can give her something like 25 of those. Also, thanks to Gion for never procking. Jesus Christ, man. We'll have to get extra fish collections later because there's no way I have enough corn sculpin for crafting.
We made it. Good stuff.
Doesn't seem so bad.
And I'm sure arts and craft is everyone's favorite
Aren't we
split.
intrepid?
We run around and do random stuff. There's no way I need more flowers. I'm going to skip this point. Lacto nuts, sorry. It's kind of a weird item. I don't know what it translates to in real world stuff. We actually saved time to split? That's crazy. This is actually a pretty hard split to meet in terms of how good it was. All right, this run has not been memed on by any collections yet, but Gideon could clearly and easily just be like, hey, you don't have enough parts. That would suck. Luckily, it's not as big of a time loss as it used to be, but we'd still lose a little bit of time. Have him do extra collections.
We couldn't very well leave it alone, could we?
Okay, we're good. Imagine pulling donuts out of collection spots. I would be very fat. That's the kind of sugar I can't deny. I just love that kind of stuff. It's the reason I don't keep it in my apartment. Well, the reason is I eat it immediately, but it's the reason I shouldn't keep it in my apartment, rather.
Thank you. Aren't you glad you asked us?
I'd be the one eating 25 donuts if I could pull those. Oh, yeah, exactly. Who doesn't like donuts? Donuts are just one of those universally loved things that everyone likes.
We made it. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah, we're also at another chill part of the run where we just do a little bit of, you know, a little bit of quests, a little bit of crafting, a little bit of everything. A little bit of Monica by my side. Oh, I go forward. Walking sim over? Nope. We just skipped a cutscene. It's more walking. I apologize to anybody that
You're
likes
coming
Japanese
with me,
sand gardens
treasure.
and does not want to see people walking across them. I did not give you guys the spoiler that was about to happen. I'm very sorry.
The suspense is killing me.
All right. Ooh, we're going main gate. I forgot to get the inn. It's a few seconds lost. It's okay though. I don't mind.
Even on
Super
familiar
chill,
ground,
super chill.
we must stay vigilant.
So angry now, not to unfollow. No. It was worth it for the fast. I think we get like 3 different chips we give to like 3 different people for the rest of the run
And we'll scratch
in that chest, so it's extremely important for the run. Yes, more walking, but more importantly, we're gonna be walking by like my favorite no pawn in the game. Seriously, this guy's great. If you guys have never seen him
I would
before,
be no leader if I
just get
didn't
ready.
an
This guy's so
opportunity
great.
like this.
So I'm pretty sure you don't remember him. He's very obscure.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
All right, so he's gonna be right behind this guy on the lamp, right? You can see him right there. He's on the ground. He's squirming, wobbling, and you know why he's so upset? It's because he wants to be more fashionable. This guy's great. That feel when you're not very fashionable. You just start squirming and writhing on the ground. What the heck?
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
I forgot to do a thing. It's okay though. I can fix this quickly.
Even on
Can't believe they put me in the game.
I said I'd do it, so consider it done.
I didn't realize you were that short. And I forgot to do a menu. I'm very silly. You want to know the menu I forgot to do? It's literally just Haze,
Diligence.
Jin,
there's more.
the Gion.
It would seem I have
Menu done. I lost a few seconds from that. Oops. Seconds I cannot recuperate, unfortunately. Well, I can save time in other areas, but obviously I can't go back in time and fix that mistake. All right, we got to craft some hats.
Where shall we
Do you
head
guys want to
next?
tell me which hat you like better between the knitted hat and the casual cap? Recuperate with friendship with chat. That's a good point. Looks like I got really short on Rogue Sunflower, unfortunately. All right, looks like I did not get any answers, so we'll take casual cap for now. You don't understand why skills don't unlock unless you check the screen? I don't get that either.
I won't lie.
It's always been a thing that doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. You can
The
rest
reality
easy
is, if
now.
I don't pick casual cap, GD actually explodes, and that's not very nice to GD. I don't like GD exploding. Rip stream delay.
even on familiar ground. We must stay vigilant.
Part of it might just be my internet too, unfortunately, because like I can't do like a no delay stream. My internet just goes, "Hey, buddy, don't do that," and I'm like, "Okay."
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Also, since you're still here, Mithra was taken. Did you PB tonight? Was it a good PB? Out of curiosity, because I did see that you were doing a Xenoblade 2 run.
This is becoming addictive.
Sub 5, very nice, very nice. I have to be honest, I don't know where the skill ceiling ends or starts for
Thanks for that.
Xenoblade 2. Oh shoot, I have the really big menu coming up.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
I still have arts and craft to do. Yay, arts and crafts.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Oh wait, it's no longer the really big menu. It's the really big 2 menus. Awkward.
Thanks for that.
A happy conclusion.
All right, so what happens at this camp is we make a lot of books. Mithra cooks. You can put that in quotation
This one
marks.
I'm quite proud of. Hunger is the best.
How many of these can I make? Oh, wow.
Hunger is the best spice.
So yeah, we need
Maybe I
Mithra to
missed
cook
this
food to unlock stuff for Jin for some reason.
Pretty
I don't
solid.
understand how that works, but I'm okay with it.
Now, who'd make a good lead?
I cook just fine. I don't know.
Can still improve.
I don't really trust Mithra's cooking.
What an incredible feeling.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
It was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again.
Let's see here. We go into this.
Half the battle.
Our efforts. Make sure.
Think onward to victory.
All right, it is time to get all the stuffs. Prioritizer A and aggro attack. Aggro attack. Hunter's chemistry. Hunter's chemistry. And I should have a machine hunter. There it is. All right, motor chips for Jin and Mithra. Glass chip for Haze. It's basically her chip for the rest of the game. Tri chip for Aegeon because try as he does no damage. Rhombus chip for Brigid, good to go.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
I should run base game because Pyra cooks? That's very weird reasoning, I have to say. All right, yeah, oh yeah, I didn't talk about that. For whatever reason, those enemies take time to respawn after you run away from them, so you just run away and just walk back and talk to the army. You're good to go. It's very strange. Yeah, sorry I didn't mention that. It's just a thing. Like I said, this is a very quirky run. It's just all sorts of little things that go on here. All right, so we're gonna go to the scenic viewpoint. It looks very great. I hope you guys all look forward to it.
It's so
All right,
beautiful.
I hope you guys like that because we gotta leave now.
It's almost overwhelming.
Nice wall.
This is becoming addictive.
Okay, that should be good for fish for the rest of the run, hopefully. Okay, we gotta go do gargoyle fights now. I believe my gargoyle fights is actually really good in
Even
my
on
PB.
familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
I would not be surprised if I lose time on the gargoyles. They're just that good. We probably will be behind on this run until all the way until
You really
endgame after
shouldn't have.
gargoyles. But that's okay for me.
Thank you.
Because Malice 3, I have good time save. Same with Malice 2.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
All right, we play as Adam for this section. And we have to get Adam all sorts of good stuff.
Standing on the shoulders of Titan. Work hard enough, and our efforts won't be in vain. Work hard enough, and our...
Yeah, this one.
I'm coming along in
If I
leaps
level the
and
wrong
bounds.
one, it's like
This
actually
is
run
how
over.
I'll protect you all.
I really need. It's not run over, but it's like it's very. It could easily kill the run. Is the right word to use there. Get a gear vest. Gear vest. Infantry vest. There you go. Pouch setup. You get 2 of Mithra's questionable cooking. Good to go. You may as well take a book since I don't have what the item I'm supposed to give you is. And then I need to change out your arts real quick. Take this. That should be everything. Yeah.
And here I thought we would make you
Okay, so the quick cut kill for these is like triple stack Ultimate Aurora off a break. We're very unlikely to get that, but you know, if we get a break, we can at least speed up the fight pretty exponentially. Alright, we're gonna watch him and see what he could throw out. Fun fact about Elemental Breaker. We cannot break him during that. It's very dumb. Okay, we should not have to care about double blasters nicely. Alright, this should kill. If it does not kill, this is very awkward because he's going to use an attack that will kill my entire party. Okay, good. The attack I'm looking for is Dark Ray Barrage. It's an AoE. It hits everyone like 10 times. And it's basically just murder. They may as well just call it You Die, the attack. Like, just imagine Siren Buster, but it's at this point in the game.
Just tell me when.
My friends, put your minds at ease.
Okay, no break. Also enjoy this floor. I just do this for flag reasons, really. Really would like a break, actually, but I don't like it. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get one today. All right, I need to get level 4 ready. I don't really care about double blasters. This is going like just like the same fight length. We should kill. Oh, well, that's awkward timing. Bad. Go try to kill someone else, loser. Gotta love the healer having half my HP move on the AI. I mean, in all technicality, we actually want her to use it here. The weird part about it is that Laura, for whatever reason, doesn't decide to like step off to the side to avoid getting hit by AoEs. That's the part that makes it weird. It's just like, Laura, if you just like step like 5 feet in that direction. I'm pointing at. You guys can't see me. Yo, is that a break? Oh, they avoided. He avoided the topple though. All right, if we could get a. Oh no, you guys ruined it. And they did the smash right before. It's so annoying. Okay, we have to make sure we don't get hit by that, because that is actually a huge hitbox.
It's nothing. Lightning Buster. Just stay ready. Moving on up. Just tell me when. Here, lightning. Adam.
This should go.
Impact.
That's okay. He'll die.
I guess there might be things I don't know yet.
Wow, I actually saved time. That's really good. Okay, Malos 1. Nothing special. We just do a full burst chain attack, which, if you're used to base game, you don't see those. Those don't exist in base game, basically.
Ready to put another win
But they
under
actually
our
existed
belts?
here because we get an orb for every element we use. So we're just gonna alter Aurora, which, you know, per usual, broken move, just use it. We just need Adam to get Volt. There we go. Hello? There you go. I am waiting for him to use an attack. There it is. Monado, nope. Not allowed to do that. Alright, we need any 2 other elements and then we can chain. Gion works. Do not hit me with that. That would destroy my damage. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, we have water on, so we have to start with Laura. And then Min off just to get the light orb off. We'll go Haze to get the Ice Orb hit once, and then we'll just hit Jin after that. Alright, we'll go Gion. And then Jin just does his thing now. It'd be very awkward if she hits electric again. Here you go. Alright, this full burst should absolutely blow him away. Yeah. We want about 300% overkill. Though a little bit less is also fine.
Midnight Sun. More enemy with each day.
I guess there might
This is
be
a very
things
good
I
run
don't
so
know
far,
yet.
actually.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
Oh, I'm loving this. Good job, my partner and her minions.
Dude, we saved 0.3 seconds. This is the run.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
With focus and discipline, this should be no problem.
Oh, there's a break. Adam. 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 There he goes. That's a shame. I had the break I needed. And no break. I cannot break him during Elemental Breaker. I will not bother to try. Break. There we go. I don't know if this will quite kill. Alright, this should be launch. Yeah, this should do a lot of damage. I knew it would not quite kill though. Break. Ah, that's a shame. Break. Oh, that's a shame. Guess what? I'm gonna try again. Break. Oh, there we go. Just keep trying, bro, until you get it. Should be another launch. Nice. This should kill, because this time Jin has 2 extra stacks and he's at low health. Good go. You have no idea how much better that was in my PB. It's a shame that only saved 25 seconds. All right, we are back to chill, relaxed, good old Questarino. Oh yeah, we get smirked at too. That's very awkward. Forgot about that. Every second counts. Hell yeah, when you're trying to take down the world record, every second counts.
What a pleasant
All
story.
right, there is like an elevator, but we're gonna
Where
skip
shall we
using
head
that.
to next?
Sometimes this kind of rocks just kind of push you away and you die instead, which is a very awkward time loss and a very sad one too.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
That was a nice change of...
Oh. So yeah, like I said, it is chill questing time. These next 2 splits here, you might notice it takes about 30 minutes. Yeah, that's all quests. That's all quests. So we're gonna be doing things like helping this guy make like a charm of some sort.
I would be no leader if I turned down enough.
We're gonna help some other girl find like the glass crafting master, which, you know, that's a, or the glassmith. It's a weird thing to be a glassmith, but whatever. We're gonna help another guy pick up rocks. We're gonna help another girl pick up litter, or old lady rather. See, even Hayes is falling asleep. She loves this section
see
so
what
much.
we have here.
And really, my point with all this is that
Nice change of pace.
Laura is the biggest Girl Scout. It's the ass crafting master.
We shall handle it.
I don't even want to think more about that insinuation. It's really weird in my head.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me what.
We can take care of it if you want.
All right, we got to go to Dana real quick.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, so
All
now we're
right,
picking up
remind me why
trash.
we're here again?
I'm not joking. We're picking up trash. Oh, someone left a copy of Cyberpunk on the ground. Oh, what a shame. What are some other bad games? Duke Nukem Forever on the ground. Whoa. Don't pick me up, I have a name. Copies of E.T. Whoa, we're finding all the good stuff on the ground right now. Trying to think like some other bad games that people know of. Devil's Third, that's a bad game, but that's a game nobody knows. Sonic Boom. Whoa. There you go. That was a game. That was a disaster of a game. To be fair, I do like an occasional just hot mess. Reminds me of myself.
What a pleasant stroll.
So yeah, we do have 2 fights to do in this split. We'll do one of them coming up right here.
We couldn't very well leave it alone, could we?
And I'm not joking. There's literally only 2 fights in this split. Then all we need to do is like topple Ultimate
Even
Aurora,
on
and he's
familiar
dead.
ground, we must stay vigilant.
So it really just comes down to the guy wanting to get hit with a break. I think Vax said something like he like failed to break this guy like 10 times in a row the other day.
That's so sweet.
I shouldn't say guy. I actually believe it's a girl. It's just the identity is a guy until you win the fight.
I think we can
With Vax, it's honestly like just kind of funny when it is bad. Because this fight, it's not like that's one break chance right there, right? Like you just keep throwing breaks at until you get it. Because we have to wait for there's the break. Now we have to wait for Adam. And yeah, he's dead. Let's just get break going. Goodbye.
Ultimate Aurora, topple.
He lived. What a boss! He made me look bad just by surviving the attack. Can't believe this.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
I think I only got 1 break for all of the robot fights. Did I forget to get the kid? I think I forgot to get the kid. That's very awkward if I forgot to get the
Pleasant
kid.
stroll.
No, I got the kid.
Right.
Okay.
Where shall we head to next?
What a pleasant stroll.
As you can see, I would make
Where
such a
shall we
great
head to
father for getting
next?
all the children.
Aren't we intrepid?
Who has world record for Torna? It depends on the category, but for this category, Vaxerd has the world record. He's about 3 minutes ahead of me.
So different.
He got
Alright,
he got
this
a
is
new
why
world
we're here
record just
again?
this week, actually. It's very impressive. Alright, we're not done here. We have to actually like get some feathers, or not feathers, but flowers. Same difference. Please give
This
me.
is becoming
rogue.
addictive.
There's 1. Unfortunately, I have to farm these out. I need to.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Aren't we intrepid?
And this is really the best point to get them from. Oh, now you want to give me like 3 of them. Thanks, game. But yeah, when it comes to main categories, New Game Plus, I don't remember who has that. I believe it's a Japanese runner. There's Rue Blue. Usually he shows up actually for a Torna stream if it's late night. So you might see him in a little bit, depending on how he's feeling for the night.
You're coming with me, treasure.
New Game Plus Max Community, I believe, is Ragu. And Glitchless, like I said, is Vaxerd, and then New game, max community, and new game any percent.
This is
Those are both
becoming
fine.
addictive.
So this is the only new game category I don't have.
The suspense is killing me.
The second I get world record on this, I have world record in all new game categories.
What a pleasant stroll. Can't win them
Did I
all.
forget to do a menu? I should have focus level 2. Is that Mithra? Okay.
Master your emotion.
Interesting.
Well done.
Oh, that's because of routing changes. New Game Plus categories load screens? No, they're actually walking simulators. You know, even better.
I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
This came out.
I'm sure you're a fan of working, walking simulators, yeah? There is definitely a pretty big split in the community whether or not New Game Plus is actually a category. But if you were to like go look at like Xenoblade 1, there's a lot more New Game Plus runners than there are New Game runners. And then if you look at the Xenoblade 2, there's a lot more New Game runners than there are New Game Plus. So there's always that dynamic, I guess. Whoa, this guy.
More. Right.
I will make.
Power, wealth,
Oh, I need to do... Sorry, my routing got a little screwed up because I didn't get this item earlier.
use my
Okay, we're good to
power.
go now. Who doesn't love walking? Well, I guess I have to love walking since I am doing Quest 64 here. I actually don't know if this is like Quest 64 at all, but there sure are a lot of quests happening right now, so...
You're coming
For New
with
Game Plus,
me,
I bet it's
treasure.
possible to walk away from the keyboard. This is a funny actual trivia bit you might not know, Greg, but you play Xenoblade on a controller and not a,
You're coming
not a
with
keyboard.
me, treasure.
Quest 69, okay. Why is this split called Thick? Because it ends on a quest called Thicker Than Water. It used to be Community 3, but Thicker Than Water got rerouted so that it's no longer the end of Community 3, and it's like the second to last quest. So I just split it Thicker Than Water now.
Aren't we intrepid?
I'd like some bugs. Alright, it was okay, bugs. Yes, there are controllers. Exactly. There's no keyboards here. Actually, I do have a keyboard in front of me. But that's for
Quite the
splits.
voyage.
Right. Where should
Light
we
the
head to
lantern,
next?
please. Thank you. Alright, so this quest, I always find it so funny. Because, like, Laura says many hands make light work. But all I ever see is a Geon's, like, field skill popping up. So I always think that, like, Laura's making a Geon do all the work and she's, like, taking all the
Couldn't
credit
very
for
well
it.
leave it alone, could we?
Which obviously is not very nice, but it is kind of funny. Right script, chuck controller out of the window. You know, if you actually hit a button chucking the controller out of the window, that actually would win a fight in New Game Plus, probably. What Bluetooth connectivity? I had lag when I was trying to press the B prompt in the frickin' Malice one fight.
Thank you.
Joy-Cons delay and screw up input so much. I don't know why I do runs on them other than comfort.
Aren't you glad you asked us?
I ordered another controller to like hopefully get those issues out of the way, because I can't have any sort of like issues whenever I do Blue Gate skip. It's just too important.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
Whoa, what the heck? Oh, Laura was shaking from being on weird geometry. Got it. All right, Aegeon, it's time for you to get back to work. You lazy bum. All right, Gian, come on. You're not done yet. If you're ever curious why I'm so mean to a Gian, it's very simple. He's terrible. He is the only bad character in this game. Like, everybody else has, like, things that they can do and they're actually good at. But Gian doesn't have anything. He's just literally water element, the blade. It's just like, cool. I guess I have a water element now. He's literally Dromark. You do not want to be compared to Dromark. Dromark without healing, that's even worse, isn't it? The thing is, like, they changed up, like, a few things about the other characters to make them, and it made them, like, way better. Like, I think Bridget has, like, better specials in this than she does in base game. But, like, for whatever reason, they didn't, like, make a Gian better. They just left him kind of crappy the way he was. Remember, right, his passives are, like, low HP evasion, which is okay. Then it's like, if you're moving, you get evasion, which is really bad. That one's awful. And then he still has, like, gold affinity. You get auto evade for, like, X amount of time. That one's actually good, but it's very situational as well. Aren't all the blades Vanguard Art Sister? Yeah, it is, but for some of them, it makes quite the difference to have that. Because it means that Bridget has, like, different effects. Like, outside of, like, having, like, bonus damage on topple for a special, which is absolutely useless. Bridget just has Will-O-the-Wisps as an attack instead, which means it doesn't have to be a special. The small change-ups really did improve some characters.
All right, remind me why we're here again.
I don't remember what the effect of Bridget's tier 3 was, though, or if that was her tier 3. But now it's like facing enemies, you deal bonus damage, and that's way better. That is a really easy to fulfill bonus damage proc. Makes things just, I don't know, it just makes things better. Are we losing time here? Maybe. I know I had some bad menus, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Much appreciated.
I think Mithra, though, is a bit unchanged.
I think
Tier 3 was damage at low HP. Yeah, that's not great. She still has that on her tier 2, but luckily tier 2s are not like that big of a thing. She also got Hugo, who is an absolute boss at making Bridget even better. Like, I can only imagine how much easier no DLC would be if you had Hugo Bridget as a team. Because they are absolutely amazing. Shoutouts to Hugo, because he really is, like, my favorite. He's the best. Alright, it's time for the second fight of this split. I hope you guys are excited. And it's gonna go exactly like the first fight. Just Ultimate Aurora, and then hopefully it dies to Ultimate Aurora. Ultimate Aurora Fusion. Though this one we kind of want to double stack it, if I remember right. Or maybe that was a previous one. And there's a break. Gotta wait for Adam, though. And Adam does not feel like working today. It's okay. I'm lazy, too. Break. Hopefully that's actually what I think it is. There's fighting in these games? Yeah, apparently. Alright, fight's over.
That was quite something.
We're just turning in
That'll
quests for the
teach
rest
them.
of this split,
Never
no joke.
underestimate the power of the common folk.
That was a nice change of pace.
I don't know how much damage it was, but that enemy, I think it's weak to ice, if I remember right. There's something about that enemy, he just gets blown
Much
up by Jin.
appreciated.
There's something about this planet.
You didn't have to, but thanks.
I don't apologize for that line.
There.
So if you thought there was a lot of fighting in that last split where there was a whole 2 fights, there's only 1 fight in this next split. But luckily it is a shorter split too.
Even on familiar ground, we must.
The fight's also way more interesting. It has like the exact same fusion combo mechanics. The only difference is now that we have access to things like Fire 2 and Volt 3, so we don't have to go into the right elements every time. We can at least go with backups every once in a while.
Give me a shout
The other
next
thing
time
is that
something
we have less we have like I think like 30% less elemental combos than what we had before. Like there used to be like 3 critical routes for like every starter, but now there's only 2.
Thank you.
An orb gets applied at each stage. Yeah, that's true. That's why combos like Ultimate Aurora are so good, because it's lightning, fire, ice, which is 3 different
A
elements.
happy conclusion.
Everything about everything about that is just so broken. Benefits of going over pre-decided one: it does more damage. It almost always does more damage, or it has bonus effects like
I won't lie.
Steam Bomb or
Feels
Steam
good.
Explosion, which both have knockback on them.
How reliable.
I won't lie. It feels good.
All right, I'm happy we saved time. I was afraid we're gonna lose some.
Mission accomplished then.
I hope I remember to light that one lamp. If I didn't, this is very
I hope
awkward.
we'll be able to help.
Because I'm supposed to turn in the lamp quest now.
That was a nice
Yeah, we're
change
good.
of
We got them
pace.
all in. I couldn't remember if I got that last one on the left. But yeah, I guess once again to like compare things to just how good Ultimate Aurora is. Ultimate Aurora has 300 base power, and like Ice 3 has 200 base power. So you do 50% more damage for going through the critical route.
I'm glad we could be of help.
All right, we're gonna head to the inn now.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Let's see. We could save up to like 5 minutes on this run with the rest of things left to do, actually. My endgame's not very good, so it's very possible that we save a ton of time and get a really good time at the end. Though it's unlikely. Because it's Torna.
see what we have here.
Also, yeah, this is definitely the last run of the night. So, but it's a pretty good run tonight. I'm actually pretty happy with this one. The only thing that would really make it sad is like world record pace. I think technically, if we get a break on Malice 2, it's world record pace, then we get like a 4th or 5th try blue gate skip. We're good. But yeah, that's a really big asterisk. Is the oh, I need to go to. Yeah, that's a really big asterisk though. Getting that break on Malice 2.
Even on familiar ground.
Because no break is like a minute and a half lost. It's really rough.
May I offer my assistance?
Yeah, it's possible we would save even more time though. Like, there's still a lot of times they
Even
have
on
left in
familiar
this
ground, we must stay vigilant.
in this attempt overall. And the only bad thing has been the Gormott exit. If I get like a perfect endgame, I'm probably never running this category again. I'm gonna be honest. I would never want to run a Torna in general if I was required to get a good Gormott. Gormott's just so RNG compared to like everything else, and that's a really big comparison. 'Cause the only things that are worse is like no break on Malice 2. That's a bigger time loss. And then like Malice 3 getting low damage roll, that's also a pretty big time loss. Yeah, what's good RNG? I don't know what that is. So we do have a collection check happening here. We need 10 muscle branch. If we don't have it, we lose time. Basically, it's something I should have already collected, but I don't know if I have it or not.
That was a nice change of pace.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
All right, so we'll see how much we have right after we talk to Arb here. Right after we talk to Arby's. Oh, good, we have it all. I was gonna say my PB has it all, so if we had any missing, we were gonna lose time. It's basically impossible to get a beta scope for the final boss. You should watch any percent. You should definitely just watch a run of any percent. Because I think we get a beta scope in the first 15 to 20 minutes, somewhere in that area.
Change of pace.
All right, remind me.
Is it with a clip? Heck yeah, it is. It's a very easy to perform clip too. If you want to do it casually, it literally takes almost no work. You just kind of rub up against a rock in a funny way, and the rock's just like, okay, you know what? You get to go under me.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
But it is more than just a clip, though. There's also another glitch we use to gain height. Some random person came up and rubbed you. You do whatever they wanted. Okay. I think it really depends on how they rub me. Because, like, you know, if they rub me and I'm like, ooh, this feels good, then, like, yeah, I probably would. I am a pushover like that, but otherwise, no.
The voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
I really love how these stairs take forever to render. Oh, there they are. Oh, the boxes aren't here yet, though. Darn those boxes. All right, we actually have the one fight of the split to do now. If you've never seen this, if you've ever seen base game speedrun, which I'm sure most of you have, you have the hole in one. This is pretty similar to that. We just try to bat a guy off the ledge.
You really shouldn't have.
At least they loaded in, unlike that. Yeah, they loaded in. They're there. I don't know what it is about quick travel, but the game really doesn't like it.
Aren't you glad you
My favorite is like a stack of wood in the capital that's really bad at loading. We'll see it later. There's also like a door right next to it too.
Right. Where
Those
shall
two
we head
hate
to
just
next?
rendering ever. Okay, so there's a few ways we can get this guy off the ledge, but the best way is just Adam's blowdown art.
Someone's pleased to see us.
Of course, that means we have to actually time it. Enemies that are in animations cannot be hit with blowdowns, so it's very important that actually we hit him while he's in like an auto attack and not like this like the art like seed bomb. Wow, that was a really good fight. Goodbye, sir. That was a part 2 right there, birdie.
Have to.
Heck yeah. There's no trail mark. Oh no, not. I get that reference. That makes me feel bad. You're supposed to golf clap. What are you doing, you crazy people? Screaming goal. Honestly, that fight was perfect. He did like 2 auto attacks really quickly for me.
Pleasant stroll.
And like Hugo didn't block them even better. Because Hugo can block them and then he can immediately use an art and you'll be like, okay, cool. It's soccer goal. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I think I managed to knock that guy off
Thank you.
the ledge of the cliff once by absolutely pressing no buttons. It was just Mithra rearguard. It was Mithra rearguard art that has knockback on it. Just bopped him right off. I was like, okay, I'm bad at this game. I guess I'll let Mithra play it for the rest of the game.
I'm glad it all worked out.
All right, we're gonna go turn this stuff in. We're just about at the end of the split, actually. There's like 2 quests left, I think. There's this quest left to turn in, and then there's 1 quest left to do, and then we just get like a whole bunch of +1s. There's another quest we have to turn into, which is
Even
the
on
fish
familiar
quest.
ground,
Who
we
cares?
must stay vigilant.
You really shouldn't have.
I won't lie. It feels good.
Did I miss somebody? I'm at 41. Nope, I'm supposed to be at 41. Good. We have almost made all the friends we need to finish this
Even on
stupid game.
familiar ground, we must
It's
stay
not
vigilant.
stupid, but you know, whenever you're at the end of the questing section, you're like, oh, just end it. Almost there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arby's.
There. That should do it.
All right, head to the inn. No Arby's references. That's true. I'm not allowed to do Arby's references because they don't sponsor me. What draws me to play this game? I just like the combat that much, and I like the story a lot too.
Well,
It's just I love this game so much that I really wanted to run it. And when I saw it only had 6 runners, I was like, it would be such a shame if this game didn't have more runners. Max community run when? I did a max community run. I beat the world record by like 3 hours when I did my max community run. Sweet influencer bucks. I wish.
Give me a shout next time.
I wish I was an influencer. Then I'd get more people to buy cheese. I'd use my influencer powers on weird stuff. Let's be real. How long is max community? I think it's about 6 hours.
Times we help each other.
It's a lot more interesting because you have to fight all the gold beasts. And you have to fight them multiple times, so you have to actually have like a good strat for beating them. It's a super fun run, but it's very long. It's right at the cusp of like run that is makes me just about tired. It's like the 7-hour runs, those are the ones that really blow me away.
That was quite the voyage.
Oh
Right.
boy.
Where
Oh,
shall we head
there's
to
everything.
next?
You gotta love it when it takes time to render stuff. To be fair, it's not X pop in. I had X physical, and oof, let me tell you, that's a thing. That is a thing.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we
This
head to
takes
next?
me back.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but once I get to the 7th hour, it's just my energy is completely sapped from me. I've done a couple runs that have gone that long, and they're just like, wow, this is really different. Every extra hour is just oof. Playing X off the disc. Yep, I had the physical version. Around that time, I was like only buying physical because I lost like a Nintendo account in all my online games, and I was just like, okay, goodbye games. All right, this is my favorite part because there's definitely going to be like a whole bunch of stuff just rendering in. No joke.
Skip
Like,
and a
oh,
jump
where's the
later.
floor at?
Even on familiar ground, we
Floor?
must stay
Oh,
vigilant.
there's the floor. But don't worry, that wood hasn't loaded in. Oh, there's the wood, but the door hasn't loaded in. I love it. Oh, there's the door. Door's back. It's like playing Sword and Shield. The door's just a bit shy.
Was a nice change
I think the
of
door
pace.
just knows what we do
Alright,
to doors
are you over
in.
here again?
I think the door just knows what happens to doors in a base game.
Thanks for that.
The final quest. All right, we have turned in all the quests, but we still have to do like one last thing, which is get the last community member, and then we'll be on to endgame.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And endgame is always very stressful. There's a lot of RNG after the first 2 core fights, and there's one really hard trick to do. I was feeling
How
pretty good
about
on the
next
trick,
time
but
you help yourselves?
if I miss it too much, well, there's not much I can say about that.
That was quite the voyage.
This is also my favorite NPC to get because like you literally just hold like to the left and you mash A, and then you get them.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Looks like we might be saving a little bit of time here. Very nice. I could always use time save. The way I see it, the more time I have, the more times I can miss Blue Gate skip.
Suddenly, it all looks so different.
This is also like the second longest loading screen in the game. Like there's the one after Jagron, that one's like 20 seconds. And then this one's like 15-ish, something like that. I don't know why, it's super long. How much combat's in the end game? There are 2 wave fights, like 2 core crystals we have to do.
That was a nice
Then
change.
there's Malos 1, or Malice 2, Malice 3, and Gort 2. Almost the rest of the game is actually combat and walking to the place we need to go. And one very, very difficult jump.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
And it's kind of nice that this section exists because I'm going to be honest, after that questing section, we deserve fights this good. We really do. Yeah, walking in combat. I mean, it's just like base game all of a sudden. Oh, please jump. Please get up there. Okay, I'm bad at the walking part, apparently.
We made it. Good stuff.
We'll let those 2 seconds rip in peace. Walking is hard. It like makes my breath short, and I'm bad at it.
Now.
Hollow charm? Yes.
Three,
What can I make for
two,
books?
And we're
Oh,
done.
I can make a what you must protect. Perfect.
Who'd
We'll
make a
take
good
that.
lead?
I only need like 1 good book, but I'll take 2.
I fight for my friends.
Makes life easier.
All credit to my siblings in arms.
We have a
What's
48
the
Atom. That's
incredible
actually
feeling?
pretty rare. Okay, it's menu time. I have 2 menus left. There's a big menu and then a short menu.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
All right, we're going to do this real quick.
Polish to a high shine.
Just level up what we can here.
Polish to a high
Unfortunately, that is not great.
No one is hurting my friends.
All right, Laundronite chips. Affinity max attacks. And Mithra gets her good outfit. You got to have your ass kicking clothes on, right? We're getting to the final boss.
Looks like you're getting.
More growing.
Think of the
It would seem. You can
Our efforts are.
All right, Hollow Charm. Beyond Endless Dunes. Best outfit for really? You know, I do like that outfit quite a bit more. It's both tasteful and cute. The best combo. All right, we have the core fights. Core fight 1 is just these little guys. It's not really all that special. Core fight 2 has some bigger boys. If we get breaks on them, we actually save a lot of time. He lived that. What the heck? They're almost spawn in, and then we'll AoE them. That was not a very good AoE attempt. Okay, I don't know how I saved 20 seconds, but I'm okay with it. I am very okay with that. I will apologize that I will not be talking as much because I am trying to concentrate. This part of the run actually is concentrate worthy.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Thank you for the good luck. I'm definitely going to be needing it.
I think we've been spotted.
Yeah, to give context as to why GD's like, oh no, blue gate skip. I had a 25-minute blue gate skip once. This is a big one. I did not want that. Ow. Rude. I really wish a Gion was not out, but it seems that it is my luck right now. Oh, we were targeting that. Youch, that is not good. You guys gotta pick me up, come on. There you go. I lost all my stacks. That's an issue. But Ether Buster can hit hard. There's a little one left. Why'd you get out of combat? Get in combat. Go ahead. I have no idea why my guys went out of combat. What the heck? We're losing time on this one.
Whenever you're ready.
To waste time. Alright. That sucked. I hate that fight. Just because, like, you can get bursted down and just lose a ton of time. Not because you can actually lose to it. Hello? Where am I going? Here we go. Yeah, it is fast to get rid of the gate if I have a 25-minute blue gate skip. But basically, once you commit to doing blue gate, there's no real option to do other things. Unless it's like a first run. Yeah, it's a really big time save. But obviously, if you're going to have a 25-minute blue gate skip, no. It's a little too slow of a blue gate skip.
Ah, this is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
All right, my PB is 5th try blue gate, so we have plenty of time to get this.
Ah, this
You
is
sure about your
new.
math?
This
Sure about your
place
math there,
would make
Mithra?
a
I don't know.
perfect base of operations.
Okay. That's the angle I like. That was so close. I was on the ledge and I fell off.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Oh no, not like that. I use a very specific angle for this, so I take a lot of time to set up. That was not enough momentum whatsoever. What the heck?
Careful now, team.
That's what happens when you stop paying attention.
There it is. 3rd try. Not bad. I lost a ton of time from not figuring out where I was supposed to go after that core fight. It is very likely we PB on this. Very, very likely. All I need to see is a break on Malice too, and this is easily PB territory.
Well, here we are.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Oh, I didn't want any enhance arts.
Work hard enough, and our efforts won't standing on the shoulders of. Work hard enough, and our.
All right, so we have break
coming
specialist. By
along in
1 point,
leaps.
we have break specialist, and that will give us
Grant me the
increased
wisdom to
break
lead ever better.
break
Grant me
chance,
the wisdom
basically.
to lead ever better.
Which is why the Malice 2 strat is somewhat reliable.
There is still much experience to gain.
There's one last thing I want to do. It's you.
Polish to a high shine.
All right, let's go. Reliable. Well, you still need the break, but I have 3 chances for break here. All right, like I'll break it down. Laura has break at the start of the fight, right? So we're gonna see that first one come out first.
I'm on the ball.
Then she's gonna reset her arts. Oh, she has enough health, she'll reset. Right, there's the second break chance. Oh, then I missed. Wow, I got nothing. Thanks, man. I even missed the 3rd one. Oh my goodness. This is really not nice, game. Okay, there's a break. Screw it, we'll make it ice 3 if we have to. Just give me a break and I can make some work happen. That's all that needs to happen. You will not launch me, sir. I did not have time to break it down because it turns out you have to go faster now. Do I apologize? I don't even know. Yeah, I should hopefully kill it. Oh, just barely. Oh, and then I missed my smash it. No, I refuse to be broke or get launched again. I did not get any breaks fighting these big boys, but that's okay. Boy, I've never used Ice 3 for this. That was insanely lucky. So Adam has a very specific and extremely good talent art where he sacrifices 30% of his health to extend any driver combo. Well, except for Smash. So right here we get to extend Topple. That's what makes triple stack Topple viable for these fights. Well, we're not getting that one. Get Dark on. This is the only time you will see Minoth use a special in the entire run. I'm sorry. Yeah, you really want a triple stack. And I think I had a double stack there, but luckily Jin had extra stacks from his passive to make up for it. And he's going all the way over there. Oh, I do not want to be hit by Minato either. Alright, at this point we just spam level 1s with Mithra. And spamming level 1s just gives us a lot of moves. Every time we land the whatever it's called. I need water still. Oh, looks like we are not getting that.
Is the key to assuring
Magnificent.
healing regularly is the key to assuring victory.
There's water. I got blow down anyway. Hilarious. Oh, we all get hit with blow down. Forget about that all the time. Where are you, Mithra? Come on. Oh, that's just the time to Monado armor. That's okay, though. As long as the Monado armor doesn't happen later. I should not have done that because he was kind of far away from me. Now I have to deal with low blade affinity for a little while. I'm just gonna hope Mithra didn't get hit by that. She did, unfortunately. Oh, this is it. I do not want to be hit by that. Okay, Hugo lived that somehow. What a madman. I would love a break. Hey, there's a break. All right, this is over.
Ultimate Aurora, topple. Stop. I'll stop something. Magnificent.
We are using a short chain attack today. This is like double stack topple. He's easy dead.
Recover from this.
Elemental burst. Any luck? Magnificent. Elemental burst.
Swap with me, hey. Right on target. Don't expect to recover from this.
Any Malos fans, you gotta start screaming for him to get up because
Excellent.
it's not gonna look good for him.
Great.
They're just Jin, I'm trusting you with this.
Don't expect to recover from this.
Elemental burst.
Oh, it might be ending on Jin though.
Excellent.
I was hoping to end on Mithra. Mithra does more damage if you get to end with her. It's 1 in 4. Nope, didn't get it. End on Jin, I guess.
Elemental burst. Full burst.
For my bonds.
There is no escape. You shall burn. I need your help here, Jin. Open wide.
I'm with you.
Good.
How the hell that Tapple lost so long? I triple extended it. Look at, like, oh, yo, we capped out damage. Let's go.
I shall defend my emperor against all assailants.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Mithra!
Oh, it's world record pace, boys. Triple extend is like only 10 extra seconds. It's 3 or 4 extends. It definitely will get through it.
Heads up, people.
Just focus.
Oh, shoot.
Away.
Break. Nice.
Can't just leave it there.
Away. For my bond. For my bond. For my bond. Heal while there's time.
I'm fine.
I
Just fine.
spring. Away. I
Heal up.
stop. For my bond.
All right, we got freeze topple. The strat is break fire 3.
For my bond. For my bond.
You need healing.
For my... I'm not done here. Don't overdo it.
Now the real fight begins.
Please don't kill me this time. Please, 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 please.
I'll protect
I lived it. Oh, yes, thank you.
for my bond.
Fight's over. Well, I don't know how my top will lasted that long, Gren. You'll have to ask someone else. Oh, I can't believe I finally did it. I really can't believe I finally got world record in all new game categories for this game. That's insane.
Shameless. To the very end. You can rest easy now, Mother.
So really the big question is, do I keep running for the sub 240? Or do I just say, you know what, we did it? I'm happy you enjoy my stream. You know, for anybody that's from an L stream, thank you so much for being here. It's always nice to have like anybody showing up for my late night streams. And if you're on late night, feel free to follow because I always work on something weird.
That I am certain of.
As long as there are people.
Yeah, okay, let's break
There
down
will
this run.
always be strife.
Blue Gate skip was third try, so that could be improved. Malice
Don't say
2.
that.
I've never had a Malice 2 like that before. That was very
Things can
strange.
change. There's always hope. Don't you think?
I could technically save time there just by getting a break.
Yes, you're right.
Second core, you
As
can save
long as
time.
Blades and humans.
And then Gormott.
Aren't
Gormott's
bonded to
would
each
be the
other.
main time save. I don't know how. Like
Surely
that's something I don't want to go up against
someday.
is that Gormott exit. Well, I guess it's about that time. I gotta find someone to host while we watch the credits. Let's hope Blue Metal's on tonight. We've been giving him a lot of hosts and not having a lot of success with runs, so. He is on. Okay, we'll give him a host after the credits run. But yeah, if I'm to continue running this, I probably would go back to any percent. I think that's something I want to do. I could improve that one by a couple minutes. People already at me. What the heck? Are they at me to trash talk? Or are they at me to... This is always the time where I check up on... Oh, they're at me to trash talk. Perfect. That's how I love this to go. I guess shout outs to Xenoblade Speedrun Discord. If you've never been on it, kind of a weird group of people. But if you ever want to know more about the Xenoblade games, it's the best place to go by a wide margin. And thank you for the follow, Zaj and Tari. Hope I went fine with that. If you prefer it pronounced some other way, just feel free to tell me.
In the course of a lifetime, a man will see uncountable meetings and partings. Yet, as your life's candle sputters and dies, whose face is it that rises to greet you? Happy is the man who
Thank you for the congrats.
in the comfort of the smile he sees then.
I am surprised, though. I thought the grind for this would be longer, too. I think I grinded for about 3 weeks on this one.
even just for one moment. It's enough if it's with her. And yet, what is the man to do who has not been afforded that chance? The road stretches on without end. I cannot but walk down it. As long as I keep walking, I can hold out hope that one day the time may come when I see her smile again. That hope keeps me afloat.
You won't come back.
This is the road I must walk. Our paths will cross. But should we, in fact, ever meet again? On that day,